Alright, Liara.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
It was actually
We
easy.
blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Press button.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Of course, it's your mother.
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, what was that, Rex?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
I need an escape plan.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
My character always looks like permanently perplexed or just like completely just unamused. Hello. Oh, there is a Krogan. Look at that. It's a green frog.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
Well, this ruin's coming down.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Look, we're not giving her up. We just
She'll
got
stay
her.
with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
I love how they're just like, yeah, whatever. Let's do that. Let's do that. Warp. Switch guns. Let's see. Stasis. Hold still. Oh gosh. Rex. Hit him. Is there more? Is that it? Green Frog's super sass. These close-up shots. It's so chaotic. I can't tell what's happening. Okay, there's 3. Where's Garrus? Garrus? I saw 3 come out. Where's Garrus?
Too close, Commander.
There he is,
10 more
thank God.
seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It eases the tension.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
Well, they live for 1,000
May
years.
seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Well, I think we have an idea what
I've
happened.
got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Okay.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
Okay, then how do you know who came before them?
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Okay, well, let us help you then.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
Yeah, she's very self-confident. She has no evidence.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
The beacon.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime.
I like how she's
Burned
just
a vision
like,
into my brain.
I have this
Still trying
good
to sort out
feeling
what
and
it
I know
means.
about this, but I have no evidence to back it up. Then she
Yes,
completely
that makes
dismisses
sense.
us when we're
The
like,
beacons
well,
were
we
designed to
know about
transmit
this.
information
Well, show me
directly
evidence.
Into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
I'm pretty great.
This isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit or Saren.
So what good are you? No, you can still help us.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Yeah, it will, Rex.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all
You
this.
have no evidence
Still,
for this
it would
true
not
fate,
hurt
though.
to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
No, let's talk now. No, you can.
We can talk again
later.
after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you,
Look.
dismissed.
We'll have a
Mission reports
session
are
where
filed,
I
Commander.
like
You want me to
investigate
pass you through the
everything. I'm
Council?
Patch him through,
gonna
Joe.
ask you
Setting
50
up the link
questions
now,
after this.
Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Yeah, we are. She wants to help.
Liara is on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
It
Apart
was.
from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Yeah, it was.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
It's so creepy when you see the holograms talk, but you still see like all the moving pieces of like their mouth and eyeballs are highlighted as well. It's a bit makes me feel uneasy about that. Okay, let's go down here. Let's chat with some folks. See how everybody's doing. What's over here? Have I ever been down here? What is this room? Is this my bed? Man, I can't wait for Mass Effect 2. My bed becomes so much cooler. Caden? Hello? Don't you roll your eyes at me.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I'm listening.
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
Well, yeah, I understand that completely.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. It's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Cute way to look at it. Zip it, Lieutenant. Zip it. No, I'll say cute way to look at it.
You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman.
Ooh.
You know, for justice.
Ooh.
I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
That's alright.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Ow. What's the survival rate?
Seems like you beat the odds. How many didn't make it?
Out of 100, maybe 60 have no effect. 30 suffer adverse effects, little things like brain cancer.
Oh, just little things like
The
brain
other
cancer.
10 show enough ability to augment with implants. Not always permanent, though. Not like the cancer. Next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero. And how's a kid supposed to deal with that? A station at the edge of human space.
What's Jump Zero?
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
Did you have any friends?
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out.
Aww.
We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Time to get physical then. Time to talk?
And you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess.
Did you love her?
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training.
Ah.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one
Look,
knows.
Caden,
Doesn't
look.
mean it didn't happen.
I've
As
dated
big
you in the
as
past.
exposures
It was
hard to
adorable,
track
but my
down
eyes are on
exposures.
Garrus only, okay?
It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Okay.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
I already had this conversation.
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
Look, I'm
I wanted to
interested.
get to know you a little better. That's all.
Joe, hello.
Thanks for
Welcome to the
talking.
stream.
Well, you're welcome, ma'am. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
What do you think?
No, I don't. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Just casual flirting. Just casual flirt. We haven't smooched anybody yet. Like, I don't want to smooch Caden. I've done it before. It happened. Ashley is completely out of the question because she's the worst. Liara is just too... I don't know. It's hard to describe Liara. I should probably do Liara since I've never, like, talked to her before, really.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
No.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
You have nothing new to say. There's Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Yeah, are you okay?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Look, she's amazing.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
Can I just smooch Chakwas?
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Look, don't
I'm
mention it.
just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I know.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Let's talk about you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Do you like it?
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's
Adarina-
lost secrets has a special
Adarina,
appeal
thank you
for
so much
me.
for joining us.
You
Hello,
were
welcome to the
actually
stream.
touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
I'm fascinating?
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No. I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
It's okay, I was just joking.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool.
No, you're just cute.
Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people.
Ah, you're young.
Just
Only
pretend this
106 years
conversation
old.
never
You're fine.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Maybe she's evil. No, you sound troubled.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her. And this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What about the other parent?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Who is your father?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that?
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
I mean, you don't know that.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Okay. How do they deal with that then?
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even
That's
after
nice.
they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Okay. Well, I think we talked about your mating rituals long enough. Check! Welcome to the stream. Drop them big bears. Thank you so much. We just had a birds and the bees conversation with Liara. It was interesting. It was hot. Got a mind meld. Rex, hello, my friend.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yeah, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core.
Yeah, he is.
I could tell as soon as I met him.
You knew Saren?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I mean, that's fair.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
Cool.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What was the ship?
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards.
No, I'm sad is they never really give you the options to even like try to like
What
romance
kind of cargo was the freighter
Krogans.
carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know.
Wouldn't mind
All
giving
I
this
saw
frog
on
a
that
kiss.
ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything
He's
of
got
value
some
on that
awesome
ship,
scars.
I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Okay.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with
This
him.
is my first time playing Mass Effect. No, this
My
I've
instincts
beaten all
were
3
right.
games before, but it's been like
Every
over
other
10
merc
years
on
since I
that
last
mission
played them.
Turned up dead within a week.
But this game's great. Oh, do you want to bring this back up?
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
So
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
All I know, every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
I feel like we've done this
Why
before.
don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last...
Yeah, we've had this
Just
conversation.
who we are, Shepard. I get
So
you.
long, Rex.
I wish I could have better conversations with Rex. I really like Rex. Ashley, though, I'm not a fan of Ashley. I feel like I should still talk to her. Because there's still, like, everybody has their own, like, personal mission. We'll
Commander?
still talk to her. How are we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I mean, it might not matter.
Not everyone has a happy family life.
I know. But I'm not gonna bet she's on our side just because Benezia didn't hug her enough. I'll keep an eye on her.
God, I hate Ashley.
Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
Okay, what about?
Is this duty-related, Chief?
No, ma'am. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens.
This is why I hate Ashley.
With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Because they're aliens?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy.
She's the worst.
We should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
Look, you're out of line!
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Ma'am, no ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
Yeah, you do. Get back to work. God, this is the reason why I didn't want to talk to you.
Commander, how are you?
I'm good.
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help.
I just want to have more conversations with Garrus.
I guess my father had something to do with it, too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest.
Yeah.
He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
I can understand that.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be
I want to meet
going
Garrus's dad.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger.
What?
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander.
Well, I mean, do you like me?
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Exactly. I don't know. Sure.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Okay. I don't think we have any money. How much moolah do we have? Oh, we do. We have 31,000. We'd also have a ton of new, like, pistols and shit. I'm just gonna gel that. Anything that's, like, low, I'm just gonna gel. Just get rid of some of these shitty weapons. Oh, that's right. I could just do that. Let's get rid of these ones too. Well, you know what? Let's just get rid of a lot of these. Get rid of you. I still can't do too much. Can I sell these to you, my friend?
Looking for supplies?
Yeah, I am looking for supplies. Yes.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Sell all junk. Let's go. Okay, bye. Here we go. See, this is what I need. I need some better armor. I need some good armor. Can I even wear heavy armor? Oh god, I'm worried I can't wear this armor if I buy it. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back. Well, one thing I need to do. It's been driving me mad. Let's turn this down even more. Okay. Can I wear... I can't even wear medium armor. Okay, that's the reason. Yep. See, the thing I'm wearing right now is pretty, like, all around pretty good. These ones are terrible. Sizzle, welcome to the stream. Hello. Okay, let's upgrade real fast. Marksman, let's go. Okay. Right now we're just chatting with all of our crew members because they're the best. Tali, hello, my beautiful lady. You sound down.
You okay?
know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place.
Did Ashley talk to you?
The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
Oh, I'm guessing she's feeling a little homesick.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds.
Yeah,
Now
she's
that
feeling a
I'm
little
out here,
homesick.
I kind of miss them.
Aww.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
But you're going back, right?
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
It's true. I feel like we already had this conversation about all this stuff. Okay.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright. So we've basically talking. I think we've talked to everybody. Yeah, I feel like we did a talk to everybody. I think we can start moving on. Okay. So we got Liara. She's on our team now. She's pretty cute. Okay, we were talking to Caden. Oh, you know who we haven't talked to? Joker. Let's go say hi to Joker. Let me in. This game is all about talking. And getting random codexes. Man, I can't wait until we get Edie.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
You sure you want that?
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
I feel like I just want to talk.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you if you...
I can see where this... You want me?
No, we already had
Flight
this.
school, I earned that. All those commendations in
I'm
my...
sorry, Joker.
You mean... Okay.
Yeah, we already had
Even
this
with
conversation.
Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless...
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the
Look,
question.
I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used
All
to
right.
love
Well,
me.
yeah, we've
to
had
go.
this conversation. I guess we just could sort of like hang out and be like, "Hey, what did you think about that last mission?" Sort of situation. Look, I just want to have deep, meaningful conversations with my entire crew, right? Except for you, Presley. You're just as bad as Ashley downstairs.